welcome back to the Beach Bum Bookworm. I am Tiffany. I'm so glad y'all found me again today. My channel's all about cozy mysteries and romance books, and today I'm doing the 23 cozy mystery series that I want to start in 2023. Now, these are the ones that I know I'm going to start. Nothing's to say I'm not going to start many others because proof is in the pudding from last year. You'll see that in my wrap-ups of some of my videos that I need to do for 2022. But these are the 23 that I'm dedicated to start, and I'm so excited about them. Let me know which ones you're excited about. Let me know if you've read any of these. Anything else that you want to talk about cozies, let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys. On your way down to comment, don't forget to stop and hit the subscription and the notification bell. The subscription keeps my channel growing, which has been amazing because I have so much fun making these videos. And the notification tells you when I put out videos each and every single week so you don't miss anything. All right, let's get to it. We're looking at the 23 series, cozy mystery series I'm starting in 2023 in 3, 2, 1, go. As always, let's do announcements first, short, sweet. On Monday, the reading sprints at 7 p.m. Eastern are on Lee's channel. That's Lee from Dark Roots Creations. If you have not checked her out, you are missing out. Go and subscribe to her. She is amazing. On Thursday, the reading sprints are either on my channel or Sarah from the Bookish Knitter. We had to flip-flop last week because of the Advent calendar kickoff, so I'll chat with her and see what she wants to do, but they're going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern regardless on either here or the Bookish Knitter. If you have not checked out Sarah from the Bookish Knitter, do so, subscribe, she's awesome. All right, Saturday, the Killin' Time with Cozies group is right here at 4 p.m. Eastern. And then don't forget about the Cozy Christmas Advent calendar. So excited about it. Each day is a channel doing a holiday, some sort of holiday video. The full schedule is on the Killin' Time with Cozies Discord. It's on the, if you're not in the Discord group, on my channel, on the kickoff video, in the description is the full channel. And you can also always know who's tomorrow because the video from the day before will direct you to that person. All right, so let's get to this list. I'm so excited about these. Let's go. The first one is the Bread Shop Cozy Mystery Series by Winnie Archer. I have been wanting to try this series forever, so next year is the year. The first book is called Kneaded To Death. This is, I think I said by Winnie Archer. There are 8 books in this series. It's set in California. It says it features struggling photographer Ivy Culpepper. She has lots of soul searching to do since returning to seaside Santa Linda, California. That is until the 31-year-old enters a bread making contest at Yeast of Eden. Love it. Whether it's the aroma of fresh conchas in the oven or her instant connection with owner Alea Diaz and her sisters Ivy, just knows the missing ingredient in her life are hidden among the secrets of Alea's bakery. I can't wait to try this one. The covers, the titles, I'm there for it. Oh, I want to tell you, I made this note. So books 1 through 7, at least as of a couple days ago when I did all these notes, are on KU right now for free. So grab them up because it probably won't be for too long. This was also a recommendation from my good friend Mel Mac. So thank you, Mel Mac. Number 2 is the Beacon Bakeshop Cozy Mystery Series. And it's so funny because it was on my list. And then yesterday at our Saturday Live, a lot of people were talking about how great it was. And I was like, yes. The first book is called Murder at the Beacon Bake Shop. This is by Darcy Hannah. There are 3 books currently out in this series. It's set in Michigan. It says it features Lindsay Bakewell, who left big city Wall Street for small town Beacon Harbor, Michigan. Lindsay converts an old rundown lighthouse into a bakery cafe to pursue her own passion as a pastry baker and gets mixed up in somebody's sweet taste of revenge. I cannot wait. And I don't know which book, it's not the first book, the Christmas book in this series. If y'all see the cover, it is amazing. It's just awesome. So number 3 is the Hamptons Cozy Mystery Series. The first book is called Death on Windmill Way. This is by Carrie Doyle. There are currently 4 books out in this series. It says it's set in the Hamptons in New York. It features renowned chef and inn owner Antonio Bingham. In this series, Carrie brings readers behind I think there's a word missing, behind the scenes for an exclusive glimpse of life within the most spectacular playgrounds of the rich and famous. I so want to check this out. Has anybody read this? Let me know about this one. Next up, number 4 is the Kitty Couture Cozy Mystery Series. I'm really excited about this one. The first book is called Cat Got Your Diamonds. This is by Julie Chase, who's also AKA Julie Lindsay, who I absolutely love. There are currently 4 books in this series. It says it's set in New Orleans, which I am so excited about. It features a pet boutique and organic treat bakery owner, Lacey Marie Crocker. It says everything is grand in the famed New Orleans Garden District where pets are family and no bling is too big. I think that this is going to be great. Also, I just got Audible. So Audible sent me a deal. I had Audible before, dropped it, got it, dropped it. You know, you probably all know. Okay. So I got an email that Audible was doing a special for $150 for the whole year, and you got the 12 credits. And when I got it, it said 24 credits. So I was like, oh, so I called them and I was like, I think that y'all gave me 12 extra credits because I would feel so guilty. I was like, you gave me 12 extra credits. They're like, no, it's a gift. If you get that, I don't know if they do that all the time and you're like, yes, Tiffany, we know. Or if it's just right now, but I ended up getting the 24 credits and then, of course, the entire year, Audible, blah, blah. So the reason I bring that up is because all of the Kitty Couture, for all of the 4 books of the Kitty Couture are on the Audible Plus catalog. So there you go. I already got them and snatched them into my library just in case. Number 5 is the Bookmobile Cat Cozy Mystery Series. I tried one. This is the other one. So this first book is called Lending a Paw. This is by Lori Cass. There are 11 books in this series. It says it's set in Michigan. It features Minnie Hamilton. With the help of her rescue cat, Eddie, librarian Minnie Hamilton is driving a bookmobile based in the resort town of Chilson, Michigan. But she better keep both hands on the wheel because it's going to be a bumpy ride. I love the idea of a bookmobile. So I'm really excited about this one. 11 books in this series. I've heard great things. I cannot wait. So number 6, I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about all of them. Sorry, but I'm just so excited to get to read these. Okay, it's part of the Southern Homebrew Cozy Mystery Series. The book is called The Moonshine Shack Murder. Right here is the cover. This is by Diane Kelly. I just recently finished a book by Diane Kelly. When I say recently, last night. It was so good. It's part of the Mountain Lodge series. If you haven't tried that series, go for it. This one, back to the Southern Homebrew series. This is set in Tennessee. It says the Hayes family has made moonshine in Chattanooga since the days of Prohibition. And Hattie is happy to continue the tradition, serving up for fun, fruity flavors in mason jars for locals and tourists alike. All signs indicate her new shine shop will be a smashing success. What's more, mounted police officers Marlon Landers has taken a shine to Hattie. It says there are 2 books in that series. I don't know if it's over or, if it's, I'm not really sure about that, but I can't wait to check it out. Number 7 is the Vintage Cookbook Cozy Mystery Series. There's only 1 book out in it, but the second book is already scheduled because it's brand new. The first one came out sometime fairly recently, definitely within this past year, but maybe just a few months ago. It's called Bayou Book Thief. This is by Ellen Byron, who I really enjoy her writing. So it says it's set in New Orleans, which was no doubt because her other series is set in New Orleans. I think she has a series that she writes under Maria DeMarco that I read the first book in. It's like a catering and it's set in New York. But other than that, she sets a lot of her series in New Orleans. This one features 28-year-old widow Ricky James, who leaves Los Angeles to start a new life in New Orleans after her showboating actor husband perishes doing a stupid internet stunt. Oh. The Big Easy is where she was born and adopted by the NICU nurse who cared for her after Ricky's teen mother disappeared from the hospital. Ricky's dream comes true when she joins the quirky staff of Bonvie Culinary House Museum, the spectacular former Garden District home of late V. Charbonnet, the city's legendary restaurateur. Ricky is excited about turning her passion, collecting vintage cookbooks, into a vocation by launching the museum's gift shop, Miss V's Vintage Cookbooks and Kitchenware. I'm excited about this one. I think it's going to be amazing. Number 8 is the Love is Murder Cozy Mystery series. There are 2 books currently out in it. I'm not sure if this one is over. It's hard to know sometimes because, well, now especially because sometimes I've went like years thinking a series is over and then out pops a new one. So you just never know, which is actually really exciting. So this one, the first book is called Death of a Red Hot Ranter. This is by Mimi Granger, who is also Kylie Logan, who I really enjoy all of her series. So check those out. This one says, love meets murder in this new cozy mystery series set in a quirky romance store with a heroine to die for. Lizzie Hale may be the lucky owner of a successful romance shop, Love Under the Covers, but she's decidedly unlucky in love. Though she's read almost every famous romance novelist from Jane Austen to Nora Roberts, none have helped her figure out how to get and keep a man. I'm excited about that one. Next up is the Cocktails and Catering Cozy Mystery series. The first book is called ADASH of Death. This is by Michelle Helen Klump. There are currently 2 books out in this series. It says it's set in Texas. It says bad news for Samantha Warren. The plucky Houston, Texas reporter lost her job and her fiance in rapid succession. But Sam has a way of making lemonade out of the bitterest of lemons. At a meeting of the local historical homes council, she serves up the homemade bitters that she has made as gifts for a wedding party. She intends to use that as her in to become an in-demand party mixologist. I'm really trying to keep it like diverse in what the kind of books I'm reading, because I usually stick to certain themes that I really love. So I'm trying to kind of branch out. So I'm really excited about these that I've picked. As I'm going through, I'm like, I made a good list. And I'm only on number 10. Number 10 is, I'm so excited, a deep dish cozy mystery series. There are 2 books out in it. Actually, there's 1 book currently out, and the second book is coming out. The first book is called 6 Feet Deep Dish. This is by Mindy Quigley. It's set in Wisconsin. It says Delilah O'Leary can't wait to open her new gourmet deep dish pizzeria in Geneva Bay, Wisconsin, a charming resort town with a long history as a mobster's hideaway, millionaire's playground, and a vacation mecca. Engaged to a hunk with a hefty trust fund, Delilah is poised to begin a life that's just about as delicious as one of her cheesy creations. I cannot wait. The next series is also brand new, so there's only currently 1 out in, but okay. It is the Killer Chocolate Cozy Mystery series. The first book is called A Christmas Candy Killing, right here. This is by Christina Romerell. I know a lot of people who are reading it right now, and I can't wait to hear what they think. The cover on it is amazing. Like, I really enjoy the cover. It says that this series is set in Montana. Identical twin sisters, Alex and Hannah, are the owners of Murder and Mayhem, a mystery bookshop that sells their famous poison-themed killer chocolates. But now there's a real killer in the midst. I just think that sounds amazing. Next up, number 12, the Last Ditch Cozy Mystery series. The first book is called Scot Free, right here. There are 5 books out in this series. This is by Catriona McPherson. Not so sure if I'm saying her first name correctly. This is set in California. So it says it features Leslie Campbell, who fell in love and left her native Scotland for a golden life in California, hitched to a hunk, building her marriage counseling practice and living the dream. 6 months later, she is divorced, broke, and headed home. I can't wait to check this one out. So I actually think it says set in California, but I think she's obviously like headed home. I think she's headed home to Scotland, which I'm really hoping for, but I do not know. Regardless, I'm excited about checking this one out. Next up, number 13 is the Chocolate Whisperer Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Colette London. There are 5 books out in it. I think it is finished, but I can't swear to that. It says our main character, I'm sorry, I didn't write down what the first book was called. I apologize. I'll still put it up here in the corner though for you, okay? All right. It says our main character is Hayden Mundy Moore, who's a luxury consultant and traveling chocolate lover. Aren't we all traveling chocolate lovers? This is a title? If this is a title, I want it. How do I get the title of a traveling chocolate lover? I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. Next up is the Lobster Shack Cozy Mystery Series. The first book is called Curses Boiled Again, right here. This is by Sherry Randall. It says our main character, Allie, is an ex-ballet dancer who works at her aunt's Lobster Shack in Connecticut. I'm excited about that one. Next up, number 15, so we are getting through this list, is the True Confections Cozy Mystery Series. This is by Sarah Fox. It's a brand new series. Number 1 is out. Number 2 is coming out soon. The first one is called 6 Sweets Under, right here. It says this is set in Vermont, which is one of my favorite places for cozies. It says former actress Becca Ransom lived her dream in Hollywood for 7 years before returning to her hometown of Larch Haven, known as the Venice of North America. The Vermont town has canals instead of roads, gondolas instead of cars, and charming cottages plucked from the pages of a fairy tale. It is also where Becca is pursuing her newest passion as a chocolatier at True Confections. This is a shop that's owned by her grandparents, Lolly and Pete. I knew what this was, but I don't know that maybe I read the whole thing because I had not read about the canals and gondolas and all that. I was in before, now I'm really in. And I also want to tell you that the second book that's coming out has one of the best titles. It is a Christmas themed book and it's called Baking Spirits Bright. I think that is amazing. I love it. Number 16 is a quilting series. The first book is called Forget Me Not. This is by Mary Marks. It was a recommendation from my good friend Anita at Hearts and Whodunit. There are currently 9 books in this series. It says it is set in San Fernando Valley, California. It features Martha Rose, a sassy, sarcastic woman of a certain age. I'm loving this. And her 2 quilting friends, Lucy and Bertie. Great suggestion, Anita. Thank you. I'm excited about that one. Next up is number 17. It's a gossip cozy mystery series. The first book is called The Case of the Waffling Warrants. This is by Rosie A. Point, and somehow, or I did something with the notes, I don't have how many are in the series or what this series is about, but you had me sold in the title of the Cozy Mystery Series, so I definitely will be excited to check that one out. Number 18 is the Claire's Candles Cozy Mystery Series. I'm really excited about this one. The first book is called Vanilla Bean Vengeance. This is by Agatha Frost. These have amazing covers on them. I absolutely love them. It says, Claire Harris loves nothing more than crafting homemade candles. She's always dreamed of one day opening a quaint candle shop in her home village of North Ash. But at 35, she still can't afford to take the risk. There are... I guess I didn't write down, but I know this is a long series and I just love the covers. I love the idea of a candle cozy mystery shop. It's a great specialty premise. Excited. Next up, number 20. It's a jelly shop cozy mystery series. This one I'm really excited about. First book is called Jellies, Jams, and Bodies. This is by Donna Abuelo Clancy. There are 5 books in this series. It says Whippoorwill Junction. I love the name of that town. It makes me feel, I love it. Whippoorwill Junction, a small coastal town in Maine, offers beautiful beaches and views of mountains in one destination. Small shops line Main Street, the hub of the town. The residents know each other and each other's business. Tourist season brings the place to life when the locals are outnumbered by visitors 50 to 1. There hasn't been a murder in Whippoorwill Junction for over 40 years. It has been a safe, quiet place to live. Now, bodies are popping up everywhere. To make matters worse, Richard Wells, the beloved town elder, has disappeared. While opening her new shop, Jellies, Jams, and Weddings, Tabitha Moon is thrust into her first real-life mystery to solve. I cannot wait! I love anything to do with like pickling, preserving, jams, jellies, all that stuff. Can't wait for this one. Number 21 is the Old School Diner Cozy Mystery series. The first book is called Murder at Stake. There are 7 books in this series. It's by Constance Barker, and I actually got the whole series in a lump on KU, like books 1 through 7 is set. I think it was pretty sure it was KU. This one says, when a tornado hits the town of Paint Creek, more than rubble is discovered. One of the regulars at the Old School Diner is found with a stake to the heart. Is the stake from his collapsed barn, or as a couple of conspiracy theorists from the diner speculate, that the dear departed was indeed a vampire and there is a vampire hunter among them? Find out what happens in this new hilarious cozy mystery series. I don't know what I think of the vampire part, except that if it's a conspiracy, I think that's hilarious. If there's actual vampires, I don't know how I feel about that because, we'll see. However, I am intrigued by a diner cozy. Absolutely. I love diners. I think that's so fun. Number 22. So I was talking yesterday in the Killing Time with Cozies group about how I'm starting a series with 48 books in it because we were talking about whether we sometimes steered away from starting series that are long. Apparently not, because this series has 48 books in it. And I kind of mentioned that. It's the Papa Pacelli's Pizza Cozy Mystery series. The first book is called Paul Bears and Pepperoni. This is by Patty Benning. I heard about this series from my good friend Cajun, and I can't pass up a pizza cozy. All right, so again, 48 books in the series. It says, newly jobless and recently dumped by her fiance, Eleonora moves back to her childhood home to take care of her grandmother after her grandfather's unexpected death. What was supposed to be a temporary stay becomes permanent when Ellie takes over operations at her grandfather's old pizzeria. Desperately needing a new focus to turn her life around, she's determined to bring the worn and tattered old restaurant back to its former successful state while pulling herself together. Things are going well until a body is found outside the pizzeria under very suspicious circumstances. I cannot wait. It's a pizza cozy. I'm in. And number 23, we are at the end of our list. Did pretty well. So number 23 is the Pumpkin Hollow Cozy Mystery series. The first book is called Candy Coated Murder. This is by Kate Bell. It says, moving back to my hometown of Pumpkin Hollow should have been easy. But when the most hated woman in town is murdered, the police start looking in my direction. I have to wonder if moving home was a good idea. Yeah, I would wonder that too. In Pumpkin Hollow, Halloween is celebrated all year long. 23 books in that series. It is fitting that we're ending on that. It's number 23. I'm reading it in 2023, and there are 23 books in it. Perfect. Signed, sealed, delivered. All right, everyone. Let me know, again, which ones that you're most excited about trying. If you've read any of these, give me a big thumbs up for this video. And until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye!